Good morning. My name is Tom Donnelly and I am Chairman of the Canadian Auto Dealers Association, or CADA. CADA is a national trade association that represents franchise dealers of new cars and trucks. With over 3,500 member dealers, we are a presence in nearly every community in Canada, employing more than 140,000 Canadians nationwide. I'm especially pleased to be here today on Parliament Hill to formally introduce a new public education website, AutoEmissions101.ca. This website was created by the automobile industry to provide fact-based information to the public on auto emissions and the role played by vehicles in the environment. We have launched the site as a resource to educate our member dealers, their employees, and in turn, the public about how the industry as a whole has successfully moved on the issue. This bilingual website explains the difference between smog and greenhouse gases, or GHGs, and clarifies the misconception that the auto industry is the leading producer of GHGs in Canada. In fact, new vehicles sold in Canada represent only 1% of GHGs. The auto industry has signed a voluntary agreement to reduce emissions by 5.3 megatons by 2010 and continues to rapidly develop new technologies that will meet this voluntary goal and further reduce vehicle emissions. If every other industry had acted on smog and GHG the way the vehicle industry has, we would have far fewer concerns than we do today. But developing new technologies is not enough. There are currently about 1 million 20-year-old vehicles on our roads today. Removing these vehicles would be the equivalent to removing 37 million new vehicles from the road in terms of smog, not to mention the associated safety improvements. It is not necessarily the largest vehicles that are posing environmental problems, rather it's the oldest vehicles currently circulating on our roads. We are also here today to encourage the public to be proactive in reducing emissions because the auto industry cannot do it alone. We understand that for many families, driving a compact car may not be practical or suitable, but there are many things we can all do to be a green driver. The website includes pointers on GHG reduction and simple steps that Canadians can follow in order to reduce their carbon footprint, such as planning your trips and driving routes to avoid traffic and congestion. For example, in my own home, we plan our trips to pick up groceries, laundry, and the kids at school all at the same time. Observe the speed limits. Accelerate evenly and drive smoothly. Limit the use of accessories. Don't carry more than you need. Take out the hockey bag and the golf clubs and things that are sitting in the trunk, and don't drive with them in your car unless you need them. And you have to ensure that your vehicle is properly maintained. There's a lot of great new technology on vehicles, but it must be maintained. Filters have to be changed, tires properly inflated, and tune-ups. We encourage all Canadians to visit the website to learn more about it. The web address is AutoEmissions101.ca. Thank you for joining us today, and I will now turn the floor over to Mr. Richard Gauthier, CADA President and CEO, who will relay our message in French.